Hello, Inner Healing and Deliverance family. Come on in, say hello. I want to share this thought with you. We are live. Come in, say hello. I want to share this thought. Come on in, say hello to me. I should be on live on both our pages. Hello. I think I'm live on both our pages. We should be good. Let me make sure. I think I have an issue right now. Hello, Crystal. Bless you, Shervon. Bless you. I'm trying to make sure that both my pages are up and running. I think we should be good. But just come on and say hi to me. Come on in and say hi. I'm going to be quick. I think I'm having some issues over here. Let me try to fix this real fast. I got a lot going on. I'm trying to multitask. But I want to talk about this really important topic, very important topic about addressing addictive behavior. And when you talk about addiction, some people just think, drugs, but you could be addicted to more than just drugs. So let's talk about this addictive behavior, and then let's talk about how to address it. Let's talk about addictive behavior, and let's talk about how to address it. I want you all to share. Do me a favor and just share as much as you can. Share. Happy Friday to everyone. Happy Friday to everyone. I'm not going to be long. And I want you to share. Addressing addictive. I'm getting everything set up for our other group. So while I'm doing that, please share addictive behavior. We should be good to go. Okay, you all, we have a lot going on. We are moving. We are growing. And I wanted to shift to another page that will accommodate you all and accommodate what you need. Bless you, Shonda Burns, Angeline, Crystal. Bless you all. Good to see you. All right, so we're up again. So first of all, y'all should know me, Pastor Lane, God Therapy. I know we have some new people. New people are constantly joining our Inner Healing Deliverance family. So my name is Timothy Lane. I'm a pastor. I wrote the book God Therapy, a 7-step model to inner healing and deliverance, advanced God Therapy, and I'm excited because I finally found a publisher. Oh my God, it's been a headache. I've been writing this book for 2 years, Healing Trauma God's Way. And I was looking for a publisher. 2 of them were fraudulent. They tried to take my money. I always do my research. Anytime you're going to spend some money, let me just put this out there. Then we go talk about addressing addictive behavior. Anytime you're going to spend some money, please do your research. Google them, look up their reviews, look up the Better Business Bureau, because there were 2 publishers that was fraudulent. They sounded good, they looked good, but when I did my research, they were fraudulent. But I finally found a publisher, so my book should be published within 3 months. They gave me 100 days. So within 3 months, Healing Trauma God's Way is coming. I'm excited about the book. So we have a lot going on. We've moved from our regular Inner Healing and Deliverance page. We've moved to a new page. So please click the link so that you can join our new page so that we can grow. It will allow you all to share content with other people so they can experience and encounter what's happening. We had a powerful meeting about 2 days ago. I talked about understanding discernment, and then I did impartation. And those of you that was there, we prayed, the power of God moved. People were getting impartation. They were getting blessed. They were getting restored and revived. So I'm going to do more of that. I want to do more of that, but I want you all, if you haven't joined our new Inner Healing Deliverance page, please click the link and join our new page. Okay. So we're growing, we're moving. Also, I want you to invite others. So this Inner Healing and Deliverance training group is only for people who feel called to the ministry of inner healing and deliverance. This is not for anybody. It's particularly for people who are called, who are in ministry, or feel called to the ministry of inner healing and deliverance. So please only invite. I don't want to see Junebug. I don't want to see you inviting Junebug or whoever else that need deliverance, but they don't have the ministry of deliverance. Okay, this is not for people who just need deliverance. This is for people who have the ministry or feel called to inner healing and deliverance. So those are the people that I want to be a part of this page, because this is a training page. Okay, so I'll be doing training, I'll be doing ministry, I'll be doing impartation, so you can grow and develop in this ministry. Okay, so also, we have a training coming up in 2 weeks, our Inner Healing and Deliverance one-day intensive. We'll talk about that later. But let's get into this topic, which is very, very important: addressing addictive behavior. Addressing addictive behavior. What is addictive behavior? It's anything that is excessive and compulsive. Anything that you're constantly doing that you're losing control over. It could be shopping. I've had clients who have shopping addictions. They save and sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost, but they keep shopping. They can't stop. It is excessive. They're constantly doing it. It is excessive. Sex can be addictive behavior. Drinking, drugs, food. I grew up in a sanctified holiness church. We couldn't do nothing. The only thing we could do was eat. We couldn't play basketball. The women couldn't wear pants. The women couldn't wear earrings. Y'all couldn't wear makeup. Come on, I come from an old school holiness church where you couldn't do nothing. So guess what everybody did? Everybody ate, because the only thing that wasn't sinful was eating. But food can be an addictive behavior. So why do people have addictive behaviors? It's important to understand the why and not just the what. It's important to understand the why. So addictive behavior is a person's way of medicating the moment. Let me say that again. Addictive behavior is the person's way of medicating the moment. Okay, so it's not about getting better, it's about feeling better. Okay, it's not about they just want to feel better. It's about feeling better. It's not about getting better. And the deception around this behavior is, even though the person feels better, the core wound never gets healed, because it's not being mended, it's being medicated. Hope you caught that. So even though the person feels better, it's not getting healed because it's not being mended. The core issue that the behavior is connected to is not being mended, it's being medicated. See, the whole purpose of self-medication is to be able to try to manage your hurt, but it doesn't mend your hurt. So you're using a resource to be able to manage or medicate or numb the pain, but it never addresses what the pain is connected to. Okay? So also what happens is the excessive compulsive behavior makes things worse, which feeds the cycle. Oh God, I'm going to try not to speak in tongues. So let me say that again. The excessive compulsive behavior makes things worse, which feeds the cycle. Let me explain. So if a person feels depressed, then they want to feel better. Now, the depression is connected to trauma that happened in the past. They may have been molested. They can have unaddressed grief. They can have grief behind an abortion that they had that they hid. They hid something, so it's showing up. It's something in their past that's showing up in their present. So the depression is connected to the past, but they want to feel better in the moment, so they eat. Okay, so they want to feel better, so they eat or they shop or they drink or whatever. Let's just say eating. So they eat to feel better, but as a result of eating, please follow me, then they gain weight or they become unhealthy. So as a result of eating, now they feel guilty because of the consequences of the addictive behavior, or they shop and now they can't pay their bills, stuff like that. So now they feel guilty as a result, or they feel bad as a result of the addictive behavior. So what happens? They want to feel better again, so they eat some more. So it creates a cycle of the addictive behavior. Okay, so those are the cycles. So how do you heal? This is important because I don't like to just talk about the problem. I like to talk about the solution. Okay, so how do you heal addictive behavior? Okay, so this is a mixture of inner healing and deliverance and clinical stuff too. Okay, so number one, you have to understand there's a core wound or a core trauma the behavior is connected to. In my God therapy training, I showed a video of a woman, I think she was like 400 pounds, and she went to the doctor and they were focusing on her weight. The issue wasn't her weight. The issue was mashikataba. When she was 5 years old, she was molested. And as a result of her being molested and it never being addressed, she began to self-medicate through eating. So they're trying to address her weight. The issue wasn't her weight. The issue was she had past trauma that wasn't healed. So the first thing you have to do is understand and identify the core wound or the core trauma that the addiction is connected to. Hope that's clear. The second thing is, in order to heal the addictive behavior, you don't address the behavior first. See, people just want to address the behavior. You want to stop the behavior. No. In order to heal the addictive behavior, you don't address the behavior. You have to address the trauma it's connected to. Because the unhealed trauma is causing the trigger. Okay? So you have to go back to the trauma and bring healing to the trauma. So you have to heal the past so the person can be whole in the present. I hope this is not too much. I know it's Friday, you all. You have to heal the past so the person can be whole in the present. The person needs to experience inner healing and deliverance in the root area. This will alleviate the triggers and it will remove what's causing the addictive behavior. In addition, after that, then you have to cast out the evil spirits. Okay? Once you do that, then you can develop practical or therapeutic ways to replace the negative behavior with something more balanced and healthy. Okay, that's how you break the cycle. So then you can address the behavior after you bring inner healing and deliverance to the past trauma. This is important. I know someone who, since they were 18 years old, up into their 40s, they struggled with addiction. And they were a Christian, but they kept falling into addiction. They kept relapsing. They went to program after program after program. They'll be okay for a moment, but they kept falling. We're talking about from 18 to in their 40s. That's 20 years of a cycle of addiction. And when I saw this person, I asked them, have you ever went through a process, went through therapy, went through ministry where you address what the addiction is connected to? The person said no. I went through program after program. I went from home to home. I went from place to place, but they never address the core trauma that the addiction was connected to. That's why the cycle wasn't broken. So sometimes prayer is good, that's nice and good, but sometimes you have to dig deep and you have to get to the root of the problem, which will alleviate the symptoms. Okay, I'm done. I don't want to be here long. I just wanted to share that thought. I'm always reading, always studying, always praying. I love to see people healed, delivered, and set free. So I just want to pour into you what I was just meditating on today. Love you all. Again, we're moving to a new page. Please click the link and join the new page. Bless you all. I will see you later. Adios. Enjoy your weekend.